Welcome to another episode of Life and Whiskey. As always, I'm Jordan, and today we're going to look at Two Gingers Irish Whiskey. Now, this originally started out, there was a guy in Minnesota that owned some Irish pubs that wanted to start sourcing his own whiskey. So he got some Irish whiskey, sourced some Irish whiskey, started bottling it, and they actually came up with a drink called the Big Ginger, which is just two gingers, whiskey along with some ginger ale, a slice of lemon, slice of lime. They're delicious. I highly encourage you go try one for yourself. Probably should have done one in the mixer series that I had done, but this whiskey is a little bit more than $10, so it was only like 15 or 16. I'll tell you the price in a minute when I switch slides here, but so, Two Gingers, anyways, sourced his own whiskey, started slinging it around, started building up distribution, and then, hold on a second, I just got to double check my facts here, and then Beam Suntory bought the brand, and so they are currently, in 2012, they bought the brand, and so now this is pretty widely distributed. It's a pretty decent little Irish whiskey here, so we'll get to that in a second. I am able to pick up Two Gingers here in my local area for $15.29. So not gonna break the bank as far as an Irish whiskey goes, but you know, for that price, it's pretty good, and it does a decent job in the mixer. The Big Ginger mixed drink is really delicious, and for that price, you can certainly put it in there. So, it's a little flat on the nose for me. I get a little bit of alcohol in there. It is a 40% ABV, so an 80 proof whiskey. It's really, really light. I get a light apple out of it. Light apple, citrus. So because of that, it blends perfectly with like that fresh lemon, fresh lime juice squeezed, lemon lime wedges in the drink. Those flavors really complement just the nose of this whiskey. But it's just super, super light. In fact, it's really hard to pull anything out of this glass. Floral. I'd say this does not go the direction of a classic Irish whiskey. Normally that tends to go kind of a shortbread cookie, grainy, kind of a smell, but I'm not getting any of that on here. It's just very light floral, barely there, no alcohol. I mean, if I put my whole face in there and breathe deep, I get a little bit of alcohol, but I mean, I gotta work just to get that. Super, super light. It actually kind of seems reminiscent to me of Eagle Rare as far as its floral lightness. Now on the taste, I get that shortbread cookie note. In fact, that's what's kind of forward for a second. Then it leads into green apple. A sugary, syrupy sweetness in the middle, then moves into oak, a very, very light oak, like wood oak, oak stave kind of oak, that progresses nicely and sweetly with a hint of black pepper into that shortbread cookie note on the finish. So you catch it up front and in the end it's what lingers, like Girl Scout cookie, shortbread cookie flavor. So I get it up front, really heavy on the second taste. This actually really, really reminds me of the Northern Lights Canadian whiskey I had talked about. It has very, very similar profile. Very, very short profile. Nothing clingy, nothing... I was going to say nothing rounded, but that's not true. Like, the flavors move very smoothly from one flavor into the next. They're just not clingy. They're very fast on the tongue. In fact, my tongue's kind of drying out slightly, so it's a little bit of a dry finish on it. but it just doesn't stick around. 4 seconds, 3 to 4 seconds, maybe tops, just in and out, gone. So those types of whiskeys tend to be the kind that mix really, really well, because if you don't really want to taste the flavor of the whiskey, you want something that's just going to blend away quickly. And then, of course, when you mix this similar flavor profile into a drink with similar flavors, it just goes away. So in a big ginger, this whiskey just disappears, and you're left with a really nice, light, sweet, refreshing drink. So I highly encourage you, get out there, try a bottle of 2 gingers if you're an Irish whiskey fan, or if you just want something new, something for a mixer. $15.29, you're not breaking the bank. And I think if you had this on hand for a party or something, your guests would greatly appreciate it. So try the whiskey, try the mixed drink, the big ginger as well. And the recipe for it is right on back of the bottle. So go out there and pick one up. Please let me know in the comments below what you can find this bottle for in your area. And tongue-tied this morning. So let me know what you can find this bottle for in your area, and also if you have any comments about it, whether you like it or dislike it, please like and subscribe to my video channel, and hit all notifications on the notification bell. Feel free to share this with your friends and family, or with somebody who you think may appreciate this review. And also, if you have any comments about anything else, what you'd like to see, other bottles you'd like me to review, conversation topics you would like to discuss, yeah, pretty much any and everything. I'm open to all suggestions. I think that's probably where I'm going to leave this video, because I don't have a whole lot to say about it. It's just a classic, well, it's not really a classic, but it's a simplistic Irish whiskey for you. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll catch you in the next video.